What's good, superstars? Back with another video. Today's video, we're going to show you a little bit of a Costco haul, but we're also going to talk about how we're that family that does groceries at Disney World. Okay, we do groceries every time we go. If we stay on property, if we stay off property, the groceries differ a little bit depending on if we're taking Disney transportation, if we're doing something else. But we want to explain to you, we got two small kids. You can see a bunch of our videos. We love to do like vlog style videos, but in this one, you're going to see our Costco haul from like stuff that we buy now, what we eat here for a weekly basis. This week was a little bit crazy. We went hectic, like $700. But when we're at the parks in Disney World on vacation, we're still buying groceries over going out to eat a lot of the time. So we're going to go through why we do it, what we love about it, what kind of food that we eat there, and why we do grocery shopping, why we spend some time even going to the grocery store sometimes. So stay tuned. Hopefully you enjoy it. See you in the next clip. Ignore the monkeys jumping on the bed in the background. We're going to be doing the groceries. So basically, Costco and a couple grocery stores to hit all our groceries. We did it all in one day today. Expensive day. Jada's going crazy. I'm going to show you guys all the groceries, okay? So we got zucchinis. We got some snap peas for snacks. Lots of blueberries. And I had to stock up on some garlic powder and onion powder. This is both from Costco. Cara oranges, lemons. I don't want to ever buy citrus again because we got oranges on top of that. We got rapinis, beans, cucumber snacks. This is what a family of four with all different palettes. 2 things of spinach and romaine. And broccoli was on sale, so we got like 4 things of broccoli. Next, peaches and apples. I want to try these. They're called twisted something type of wild twist apples. So they were on sale. I just got a couple of them on top of the pink ladies. I know we like those. Mel's been asking for Cove soda for about two months, so finally got that for them. We got some Skinny Pop. We got Jada eating a cucumber here. And then this, we had some points that were going to expire at Starbucks, so I picked up on the way home. We got egg whites, milk. Mel says she's going to use this guacamole. It actually was on sale at Costco. Dino nuggets for this nugget over here. Chicken, lamb, eggs, burgers. You got burgers here. We got some cauliflower, salmon, and short ribs. And then we have cauliflower. I showed that already. Frozen strawberries and frozen corn. So that's pretty much all the groceries. High 6s for all this, maybe 7. But this should last more than 1 week in terms of food, I think.
Yeah, we're not like this is egg whites are not gonna go through in a week. Like that's just now, but the milk will go for 2 weeks. Actually, the date's not that great.
I know, but that's the best date.
That's actually really bad.
February 6th, it's a week.
That's really bad.
Why, do you have a full carton still?
I have another one that says February 6th.
Maybe I shouldn't have bought that. Anyway.
But I'm saying the date, whatever. Like this stuff will last. This is not like that.
The Cove soda, I promise you, I'm going to film a video in July, and we're going to still have this case, all right? I'll see you in the next clip. Okay, so we just showed you our Costco haul. That's kind of how we eat at home. A little bit more than normal. A little bit more expensive this week than we're used to.
He said.
Yeah, I mean, but if you were going to buy that amount of groceries in the Disney World theme parks, that would be like $2,000.
One orange is like $3
yeah.
when you go to Disney.
Exactly. So like we do groceries when we go to Disney. It's like a non-negotiable. It's how we afford to be able to even go to Disney.
Yeah.
And you know what? We like it because there's lots of things that happen when you're eating there all the time. Like, why don't you go into why you think we do groceries? I'll talk about why I think we do groceries and what the commonalities are.
Okay, so for us, eating in a restaurant every day is very costly, and it's not even about that. Okay, it's not even about the cost. It's convenient sometimes. So I found that last time Kaya she was a year, and she was eating solids, and like sometimes she can't wait till later on at night to eat. She's hungry at a certain time, so I found that, some hotels don't have the convenience of a stove. So if we had a little burner that we brought. So I found like even something like pasta and broccoli, so easy to make on just a single burner. So having that, doing groceries for that stuff, right? Planning for it. And then having that meal, keeping it warm in like a Tupperware and just bringing it out and about. So if we want to do fast, quick service, because, Jada's a little older, she can handle it, a burger, fries kind of thing. Easy salad, easy burger, fries, like very simple. then I can whip it out for Kaya, right? That I made. But we went to groceries specifically to grab those items. So I think that what I'm getting at is if you don't want to do a sit down meal and you kind of want to have the convenience of both a grocery store and quick service, you could mix it up like that versus sitting down every single night so long.
The other thing is the food is repetitive, like especially if you're on a quick service diet. I mean, you're staying at, let's say you're staying at a Disney resort, and when you want breakfast, you want it right away. I mean, how many days are you going to eat sausages, hash browns, tater tots? Like, how many days in a row can you eat that food? So having access to some kind of quicker groceries, be it cereal, eggs even. Last time we went, we stayed in a place that had a stove, which was really good. And I think in the future, we kind of might look towards that moving forward, maybe renting DVC points, or there's all kinds of things we can talk about for accommodations. That's a separate video. But having the same food all the time, it gets annoying. Even when it comes to lunches and dinner, like the kids only eat so many things from these extravagant menus at the parks. Doesn't matter where you go. They're going to want chicken nuggets and fries. They're going to want a burger and fries. But you can't be giving them burger and chicken nuggets back to back every single day.
No.
They don't want it after a while too. Then you lose that, and it's not good for them. So having options that are healthy, that's part of the reason as well that we do groceries. Now, another thing is that you don't have to have a car. Like, we rent a car 90% of the times that we went away. Last time was the only time that we didn't rent a car. And we made groceries work as well, because you can use all of these apps now, like Uber Eats and DoorDash and all these other Instacart or whatever you want to call them, that you can bring in the groceries into the hotels. They even have like fridges to keep the food cold if they're receiving it. I think there's like a $6 charge per bag or something like that, which is depending how much you buy. But I mean, $6 versus $60 for breakfast. You know what I mean? Like it's something that helps you stay, and it makes you feel better. So like, you're going to be doing these long park days, you feel better.
I find that breaking it up with a restaurant, this is when I only think, like, I think personally a restaurant is more convenient, is when you have a Magic Kingdom day and it's long and it's tiring and you need a time to just, it's hot in August and I need a time to just go in AC with the kids and just sit down. Like, it's a long day for us. We stretch them that day. And I find that day, it would be the only time I look towards a restaurant. Or else, to be honest with you, I'd rather, if we had the convenience, I'd rather go back and eat stuff that we bought, you know, and then, or do it at a certain time points. Like you said, breakfast, we're at the hotel anyways. Like, why are we going to go out and eat when we have the convenience?
Saves time.
It saves time. Like, with kids, it's so much more convenient to just buy and eat from that.
Yeah. I mean, even when we go to the parks, like, we eat out. Don't get us. We eat at the park restaurants. We talked about character dining in a previous video. We eat out. We have those experiences, but it doesn't have to be every meal, every single day. Like the dining plan, for example. If you're on the dining plan, you got to always try and maximize your points. And we can do a video about that. We never do the dining plan just because we're not drinkers, first of all. And dining plan kind of caters towards you buying drinks and having alcohol. But like, speaking of drinks, another example for why we do groceries, we can buy a 24 pack of water and that will last us about a week or whatever. Maybe less depending on how hot it is, but versus $4 for a water at the park. So you can buy a whole pack for $4. So it's something that also helps with like the money we talked about at the beginning.
Yeah, the cost point. So I just find groceries, you have well-rounded diet and you can continue to be healthy, and again, you have more energy during the day. Like, just, you know, you can still eat healthy at restaurants. That's not a problem, but I just find being able to, and I did like even though we had no car, access to something new to me. Like, I was shocked that it was so easy. I actually like it better than
she's like, we should never get a car.
I don't understand. It's so much time here. It's nice to see what America has, though.
I was going to say, that's another thing. Like, that's part of our vacation, our trip, too, because we're in Canada. So going to the grocery stores, even if we do a 1 day or 2 days of a trip, we usually go for like 10 days or more when we do go to Disney, but that's really expensive. So having a half a day here and there to go check out what groceries differ from what we have. We also eat at the grocery store a lot of the times. They'll have a hot table. We can sit down and eat with the kids.
Yeah, Whole Foods is great. We love
Whole Foods. That's one. I mean, Publix, there's a bunch of different great grocery stores out there that have different price points. And they have different things than we have where we are. So I think that's pretty much it. Hopefully it gives you an idea. Like, you don't have to do every single meal at Disney, but it also makes those meals that you do more special, and you can plan around them, and you can maybe say you bought food at the grocery store, you ate it for lunch, you ate it for breakfast, maybe even dinner, you can go and you can have a treat. Maybe go have like an ice cream bar or some churros or whatever, and that could be the thing that you buy that day. And then the next day you can go out to eat. Like it's
just space it out.
There's so much planning that you can do for a Disney trip, and then planning the food is another one of the fun parts to do.
Yeah, it is fun.
And now with accessibility of getting it to your hotel, makes it so much easier.
And maybe we can talk about in another video the quick service options, like what's worth it to do quick service, and like especially if you're looking for more of a healthier, palate more for kids, and like I love Animal Kingdom, right? So there's a few options there we can talk about if you guys are interested in, from our experience at least, what's healthy, what's not, what's good, what's not in some of the quick service venue features.
So let us know in the comments. Do you guys do groceries when you go to Disney? I mean, we went to Miami. We were doing groceries, bringing them in to a partying hotel that we were at, and it was just like, that's what we do. That's the type of people we are. So like, are we out of the ordinary, or do you guys always have a grocery order when you go to Disney just to help with the cost, help with the saving? Do you stay at a room that has a kitchenette? Staying off Disney sometimes helps to get a kitchenette, but Disney has a lot of options on property as well. A little bit more expensive, but you can play the game and try and figure that out as well. But yeah, I mean, we always do groceries. It doesn't matter where we are. And that's a lot of the reasons why we keep going back to Disney, is because we're familiar. We know how to get the food, and we know what kind of food they have available. And basically, when you're doing groceries, you can eat anything you want. The kids are taken care of. And it's one less thing to worry about for your stay. And you can worry about like fast passes or whatever.
That's, and maybe, but there's important to mention fridges, right? Like if people aren't staying with like a deluxe hotel, sometimes they just have that cooler and it's not a fridge. So again, is that something you guys consider? Do you book a bigger room, like we were saying? Do you get a stove? Do you get, let us know. There's
different ways to store your food. Maybe you don't buy milk or whatever from the grocery store, and that's one thing you buy out. But it's all dependent. There's so many things we can get into. But guys, let us know in the comments. Are you grocery people? Are you only meal plan people? Why? And then we'll see you in the next one. Thumbs it up, subscribe.
Bye.